2023 was absolutely abysmal for the Harkles, and now 2024 isn't shaping up to be any better. According to one royal expert, there is a bomb that's going to hit Harry and Meghan sometime in spring of 2024. So what exactly could it be?
Hello everyone. Welcome back to the King YouTube channel.
It's only January, my friends, and we're not even halfway through January, and already it looks like 2024 is going to be even worse for Meghan and Harry than 2023 was. And that's really saying something considering everything that happened with Harry and Meghan in 2023. At this point, I don't even think people are wondering if Harry and Meghan are going to be able to right the ship and turn things around. I think now we're just waiting to see how bad things get for them. We know that Meghan, at least, reads every single article out there about her. She can't help herself. She's a narcissist. Whether it's good press or negative press, Meghan is happy as long as she's got her name in the headlines. But these days, folks, she's getting so much bad publicity, even she must be wanting a break. For example, we've got this headline in GB News. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have failed in Hollywood as couples scrambling for new deals. Scrambling is the verb they chose to use. I don't think anybody wants to be reported on like this. Nobody wants to be viewed as desperate and scrambling for opportunities, but that's exactly what Meghan and Harry are doing. No matter how you look at it, Harry and Meghan are facing a very real problem right now, and it's a pressing problem too. They're running out of cash. And let's remember, their standard of living doesn't come cheap. Meghan has to have the most expensive, ill-fitting designer clothes that she can get her hands on. They have to fly everywhere in private jets. They have to pay a buttload of money in security costs. They got to keep up that McMansion they supposedly live in. They have to pay for nannies for the invisible children. Who knows what else? I guess Harry's drug addictions also cost a pretty penny. And so, without any real work coming their way, what are they doing for money? It's a good question. It's a question many people are asking right now. Royal author Tom Bower said they've got no new income streams, no new companies. Everything they've attempted to do to relaunch themselves, I think, in the end, has been utterly unsuccessful and has failed. There's nothing of credibility there, but they are putting a good face on it. Well, to be honest with you, that's all Harry and Meghan have ever been able to do. There has never been any credibility in anything they've really done. Instead, they're all for show. They're all about appearances. That much is obvious. Instead of actually doing good work, they want to just make it seem like they're doing good work by showing up somewhere like Uvalde and having a camera crew there to photograph them. Meghan and Harry, when you really look at the work they have done for other people, it's pathetic. They haven't really done anything of note. Even Invictus, that should have been such an amazing event, was overshadowed by Harry and Meghan's attention-seeking antics. To be fair, it is much more Meghan than Harry who's guilty of this. I think that if Harry had his way, or if he had a less evil and more supportive wife, he could actually do good work for the charities he's involved with, especially Invictus. But with Meghan around, no, because let's remember, everything has to be about her all the time. As long as the great and wonderful Meghan Markle is nearby, nobody else should get any attention. Tom Bower went on to say they have failed in Hollywood, and he's claiming that Meghan is desperate to find a new role, which could explain why she's been so silent recently. And he suggested to Closer magazine that the desperation is only going to get worse in 2024. And I believe he is absolutely right about that. I think there are few things more dangerous in this world than a narcissist with nothing left to lose, and that's exactly the situation that we're looking at right now with Meghan Markle. And it's not only Tom Bower who is speaking about this. We've got Lady C too. She spoke with the GB News host Mark Dolan about Meghan and Harry being made fun of at the Golden Globes, and she had this to say. So Mark Dolan asked her, how bad could things get for the couple, Lady Colin Campbell? And she said, so I can guarantee that they're going to get an awful lot worse. Wait until spring. They have a real bomb coming their way in spring. I think they're going to be completely exposed before the summer, let me put it that way. I think they are going to be in such deep trouble, it's going to be nothing that we can imagine. I think the chickens are coming home to roost in a very big way. And so, of course, Mark asked, what do you mean, Lady C? What might happen? And she said, well, I'm afraid I can't say beyond this, but believe me, I know what I'm talking about, and I know who's going to drop the bomb. Oh my God. Could she be any more enigmatic and mysterious? I wish she would give us a little more information, but I understand she probably can't because of, well, her own reasons. So, of course, this got me wondering, what is going on? What is this bomb that's going to be dropped? Now, according to some posters over on Reddit, this could have to do with Meghan and Harry using bots to try to defame the royal family, and especially Prince William and Princess Catherine. This is something I'm sure they're guilty of doing. I have never believed that they have as many supporters as it seems like on social media. I mean, you've got all these lunatic sugars out there defending them and just saying horrible stuff about the royal family, and especially Prince William and Princess Catherine. And I've always wondered how that could be possible when Harry and Meghan are so incredibly unpopular, and Princess Catherine especially is so incredibly popular. I just never believed that there were so many people who were so obsessed with Meghan that would turn their fury and their anger on Princess Catherine. Now, another theory that is being floated around is that this could have something to do with super injunctions that are protecting Meghan's fake pregnancies. And this could be it, I agree. I mean, we know that Meghan Markle was not really pregnant with those kids. At least they use surrogates, or the whole story is just completely made up. But either way, for sure, Meghan never carried those babies. I mean, even her father said that she had a hysterectomy when she was, what, in her 20s? We saw the proof. We saw that moon bump falling all the way down to her knees. I don't even know how this charade has gone on for this long. So it could be that when a super injunction is lifted, the truth can finally come out about the invisible children. It's not going to be a good thing for Harry and Meghan, that's for sure. Of course, another possibility is that somebody has been unable to speak out about Meghan thanks to an NDA, and maybe the NDA is set to expire. This could have something to do with Meghan Markle's bullying ways when she was a working member of the royal family. It could be that one of those poor employees who she was so abusive to has had to keep silent so far because of an NDA, but maybe the NDA is about to expire and therefore they can share their story. I certainly hope so. I mean, I feel so bad for what those people had to go through at the hands of that evil, evil woman. I mean, Harry and Meghan have had so many opportunities to share their side of the story. It's only fair that we get to hear from other people, too. Now, other obvious possibilities could be that the titles are finally going to be stripped, but I don't know. I kind of don't think that's going to be it. Because the way Lady C said it, the way she said that she knows who's going to drop the bomb, it makes me think no. Because as I understand it, to remove the titles would require an act of parliament. And I'm just not really sure that Lady C has access to that kind of information. She's got access to a lot of insider info for sure, but stuff with parliament, I don't really think so. Now, another thing, of course, could be that maybe Prince Archofficial and Princess Invisibed are going to have their Prince and Princess titles taken away. That could be something that she would know about because maybe she knows more than we do about proof that the children don't really exist or that at least they didn't come from Meghan Markle's body. Now, another possibility could be that we're going to learn some new information about Meghan and Harry's finances. They have done some very sketchy stuff ever since they left their positions as senior working royals. I suspect there is some very sketchy stuff going on with Archewell. Honestly, folks, I don't believe it's a charity foundation at all. I believe it's a money laundering scheme. I wouldn't be a bit surprised if Harry and Meghan have been helping out some rich and powerful people by allowing them to use Archewell to get rid of their dirty money. Harry and Meghan are so unethical, they are so unscrupulous. They would have no problem whatsoever with assisting somebody with something illegal if it benefited them in some way. Alright, so short disclaimer. Lady C has said this kind of thing before. She has hinted that something big is going to come out in the spring. And in the past, it's usually not happened. But again, Lady C also did say that the Queen was in poor health, and she predicted that the Queen was not going to be around for very long right before the Queen passed away. So sometimes Lady C is right on the money and sometimes not so much. It is a story to watch though, because Harry and Meghan, I believe, are going to continue to get their comeuppance in a myriad of ways. And you, what bomb do you think is going to fall directly on the Harkles' heads in spring of 2024? Please let me know your opinion below in the comments section. As always, if you enjoyed this video, don't hesitate to like and share with anybody else who would appreciate it too. And don't be afraid to click the subscribe button to get more updates in the future. Thank you so much for tuning in, have a lovely weekend, and we'll be back to see you all tomorrow.